A non-WWE offer for Bray Wyatt has been confirmed, and AEW have agreed terms with a former world champion. But first, Tony Khan has discussed his relationship with MJF. Earlier this year, reports began to emerge that MJF and AEW president Tony Khan had a series of disagreements revolving around the wrestler's contract with the promotion. This would later bleed onto television, with MJF being given the platform to air his grievances with his boss, calling him a fucking mark that belongs behind the guardrail. Speaking with Variety earlier today to promote tonight's 3-year anniversary of AEW Dynamite, Khan discussed his relationship with MJF before talking of his importance to the promotion, and he would say, "It's very professional. He's been part of AEW from day one, and he's one of the most important stars on our TV show. Whether you love MJF or hate MJF, I think he's one of the wrestlers who's connected with the audience in recent years and made himself a star. He's also had the company behind him to help him and support him. I think that he's the total package of everything it takes to be a successful pro wrestler. I think he has it all. He's a really important part of AEW." According to recent interviews with MJF, he has now signed a new deal with AEW for the pay rise that he was seeking, whilst avoiding an extension past its current expiry date of January 1st, 2024. As for his immediate future, he will find himself across the ring from Wheeler Yuta tonight on Dynamite in his first match since his AEW return at All Out. That, of course, excluding the Casino ladder match that he didn't really take part in, following a series of heated promos between the two. Next, WWE have announced that October will be KANE month. 25 years ago to this day, the Big Red Machine KANE would make his WWE debut, ripping the door off the Hell in a Cell to confront his brother The Undertaker in one of the most historic moments in WWE history. To celebrate the anniversary of the 1997 moment, WWE will be honoring the legacy of their resident monster, releasing a statement on their website which read, "That's gotta be KANE. Those immortal words were spoken 25 years ago today when Paul Bearer led a masked giant, correctly presumed by all to be The Undertaker's rumored long-lost brother, through hellfire and brimstone and onto WWE airwaves for the first time." The monstrous 7-footer made an immediate impact, tearing his way through that evening's Hell in a Cell main event to confront the Phenom, and set off a remarkable years-long rivalry with his fellow brother of destruction. Little did anyone know that he was only getting started. To commemorate the silver anniversary of KANE's debut, WWE will be celebrating the Big Red Monster in the coming weeks with #KANE25. Be on the lookout for special KANE-themed editions of WWE Top 10 and WWE playlists, throwback videos of all your favourite and most nightmare-inducing KANE moments, and much more. KANE is now a WWE Hall of Famer following his induction last year, whilst Glenn Jacobs, the man behind the character, is now the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee. It's unclear if he'll be making an appearance on WWE television this month, although we know that WWE will be releasing several videos in honour of the KANE character. And next, a top WWE star has ambitions of starring in a Marvel movie. Earlier this year, it was revealed that current WWE SmackDown Women's Champion Liv Morgan was set to make her Hollywood debut in a movie titled The Kill Room, this alongside a star-studded cast that includes Uma Thurman and Samuel L. Jackson. Speaking with Ryan Satin on the Out of Character podcast this week, Morgan would discuss her experience on set alongside some of Hollywood's biggest stars, and how her time in WWE had prepared her for that moment. And she would say, "My role wasn't major, you know what I mean? I got all my stuff done in one day, but it was really cool. I feel like WWE really prepares you in so many ways for acting, movies, and television that you don't even really notice until you're put in the environment outside of WWE. As I'm filming this movie with this phenomenal cast, I feel like I'm doing a WWE backstage. I had this crazy comfort end feeling of home, and I was like, wow, this is what I've been doing to some degree for the last 8 years of my life, so being there, I feel very at ease." Liv would then reveal that she has a secret project on the horizon, again in the movie business, although she wasn't able to provide any further details. She would then reveal her desire to be featured in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and is keen to speak her goal into existence, and Liv would add, "Honestly, that's I will be in the MCU. That's a goal of mine. This is not the MCU, but I will be in the MCU. I can just feel it. I don't know how I'm going to finagle or finesse my way in there, but I know that there is a role for me." For now, Liv has one of the toughest women in wrestling to worry about first, where they're set to defend her SmackDown title this weekend against Ronda Rousey at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, with many expecting the Rowdy one to walk away with the gold. But as for a career in Hollywood, do you see Liv Morgan finding a spot in the MCU? And if so, who would she play? Let me know in the comments down below. And next, a non-WWE offer for a Bray Wyatt wrestling return has been confirmed. Earlier in the year, former WWE writer Freddie Prinze Jr. would reveal that he plans on creating his own wrestling company, with hopes of getting things rolling within the next 18 months. One of the names rumored to have gotten an offer to join the startup venture was Bray Wyatt, with Fightful Select reporting that he had a standing offer from a startup wrestling company believed to be from Freddie. Whilst Wyatt's mutual interest level was unknown, it was said to be a serious offer. Speaking on his Wrestling with Freddie podcast this week, Prinze Jr. would discuss the plans, revealing that he has a top female wrestler in place, and he would say, "I'm still moving forward. I have a finished script. I have 2 producers that are both interested in wanting to partner up with me on this. I don't have a TV deal in place, but I am getting very close to that. It's weird sharing dreams for 2 reasons. One, once you release the energy, it's out there and no longer within you. Then you have to find a new way to challenge yourself. Secondly, I hate announcing a deal before there is ink on paper, because until there is ink on paper, your script is nothing, your federation is nothing, it's just an idea. I have a script in place that people have been incredibly receptive to, and I am working on filling out a roster. I have a female in place that a lot of people know and love." The topic then turned to Bray Wyatt, with Freddie confirming the reports of an offer for his services, although he feels it may be slipping away, and he would say, "Everybody knows that I love Bray. It was basically reported that I was the one that made the offer, and sure, I'll confirm that. I put out an offer there, and I think it's a creative offer. Financially, I wouldn't be able to compete with the WWE, but I've put other things in there that I think are important to Bray. I don't think I'm going to get it as the weeks go on, but we'll see. You never know. If I don't, then I'll shift gears again like I did last time. It's a speed bump in the road, and I will find the next person and rework the story to make it for that. But whoever my main guy is, that's who this is going to revolve around in the wrestling half of things." Wyatt is of course heavily linked to a return to WWE, with the ongoing White Rabbit mystery believed to be leading to him showing up. Not only is this the belief from fans, but those inside the company feel like this is where we are heading, although those in the know are being tight-lipped. And finally, AEW have agreed terms with a former world champion. Last week on AEW Dynamite, Chris Jericho would make his first defense of his Ring of Honor World Championship, successfully defeating former champion Bandito. Whilst he came out on the losing end, Bandito's appearance was well received from wrestlers and fans alike, with many hoping that he would come to terms on a contract under the AEW banner. With that said, it was reported by Brian Alvarez on Wrestling Observer Radio that WWE were also interested in his services, with them scrambling for the luchador's phone number before the match was even over. Well, in a breakthrough on the situation, it is now being reported by Fightful Select that an agreement is now in place between Bandito and All Elite Wrestling, with them writing, Fightful Select has learned that former Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito has agreed terms with All Elite Wrestling. Bandito debuted for the company on short notice in an ROH World title match on the September 28th Dynamite episode in a losing effort against Chris Jericho that got positive reviews. We haven't heard that Bandito has officially signed, but he was offered a deal last week, and those close to him say that he's agreed to terms. It appears that the deal itself is not officially signed just yet, but if the report is to be believed, both parties have an agreement in place. Bandito has been a free agent since January after the hiatus of Ring of Honor, with his last appearance for the promotion happening after the Tony Khan takeover, with him being booked to lose the undisputed ROH title match to Jonathan Gresham at Supercard of Honor in April in a one-night deal. It looks like we may be getting closer to that Bandito is All Elite graphic, something that feels months overdue at this point. And before you go, make sure you check out 10 masked AEW wrestlers unmasked.